Hey everybody, I'm Rockin' Robbie Billups.
And I'm Jelani Bullard.
We are pop culture philosophers, and today we're going to talk about these here Power Ranger movie Battle Zords, and we're going to combine them into the Megazord.
So exciting!
Alright everybody, if you've been following PCP Toys, and that's the show where we talk about toys, we unbox them, we review them, and we just play with them, and that's super fun. So we've been opening and reviewing these Power Ranger movie Battle Zords, and now today we are finally going to combine them into the Megazord. Super exciting, Jelani, right?
Absolutely.
Jelani has been intensely trained into the preparation of this Megazord. So basically, the way it's going to boil out is that the Mastodon and the Triceratops are the legs.
That's right.
The shoulders and arms are the T-Rex. The kind of the rest of the torso is the Saber-Tooth Tiger.
Right.
And the wings and the sword, one of the swords, is the Pterodactyl. So, how would you recommend going about this?
From the bottom to the top.
From the bottom to the top. So let's move some of this out of the way. And let's start here with the Triceratops.
We'll do the Triceratops.
Explain to us how to get this Triceratops in leg mode.
No, it's not too bad. All you have to do, you can pull pull the head off right here.
Pull the head off.
Simple, yeah. And then the back piece, spine, pulls all the way up. So that's starting the leg. You can take these off, which you don't really need those legs.
Yeah, the Triceratops doesn't need that many legs.
It doesn't need that much. So you can just fold these arms down until you have a straight leg, like that.
Okay.
Then you'll remove this middle piece right here. Stick it on the top. There are two pig holes right here on the top, and there are two holes in the right there, so they just slide in like that. Same with the Mastodon leg will be the same thing, but then you take the Triceratops head, and there's a hole in the back, and use the middle hole, and then just stick it in like that. Boom.
One leg done. Nice. And so then the Mastodon, basically the same type thing.
Same thing. It has a back piece. Now, we didn't have the catapult would normally be on this part, but we've removed it.
Which we have figured out in our previous video. We didn't know how to operate the catapult correctly. You do just hold it down and let it go, and it flies like a real catapult. So
it's not bad.
That's actually, we have to retract that statement when we said that was a bad design.
But we'll start with the head. Take the head off, just like the last time. Pull the leg up by the spine, like that.
Do these funky legs stay on there?
Yeah, you can take these off too. I mean, you really don't need them. It's nice to have these on because it looks like it has a little bit more detail. I like them. Once again, my major complaint is just there's no paint for these figures, but it's still very impressive so far. So you put the hole. There's a hole in the back of this, like the last time with the Triceratops. Place it on this peg right here. Slide it in. And then you can take this piece off again.
Oh, and it goes right up
Same
like that.
thing
as
the last time.
What you think will simply be a shin
is now the leg! Well, it's an upper
so
thigh.
that's it. These boots are made for walking.
That's right.
And that's just what they'll do. So it already feels like a little...
It's getting there.
Okay,
it's getting there.
But it's going to get there. So now we got the Saber-Tooth Tiger.
Saber-Tooth Tiger is our, of course, the torso.
The groin and lower torso.
Lower.
Corresponding to Yasod.
Yeah. I reviewed this earlier, and I love this figure. This might be my favorite.
Is that your favorite out of all of them?
So far, it's my favorite.
For me, it's T-Rex's arms are a little disappointing. Otherwise, it would be T-Rex. So for me, it's going to be the Triceratops. And I just love how it's reminiscent of the original. And it's cool. The Pterodactyl's awesome, too.
Yeah, dude. So, basic thing, like I said, I took the top piece off, which is my favorite thing. This is awesome.
Use this later. May I?
Oh, of course.
And they're mine.
Yeah. Play with your toy.
So cool.
Yeah, dude. And then, basically, you'll get this part, and you have the head piece. You'll just flip that, and it flips all the way down perfectly into that piece right there.
Mm-hmm.
You'll keep these out. Now, when you keep the legs out, this is basically the torso piece, the lower groin piece. So these will be the connectors for what you're trying to do with the
when it goes into the T-Rex, right? Yeah.
So we can keep these legs on, I think. Yeah, that looks better with keeping the legs on here. But these two slot pieces, right there, right? yeah, it's pretty decent. So I'll keep it that way.
Okay.
Then you have these two connector pieces right here. They'll fit into the legs. Now,
Triceratops.
The Triceratops will be the right leg. So there's like a slider piece in there, or a slider piece, and then You just slide it in like
nice.
that.
And this goes right in there.
It goes the same for the Mastodon. And
now
we have to stand up, so you might have to move up a little bit because this is going to get taller.
All right, now that we've moved the camera up a little bit, because seriously, this thing, you're really getting a sense of the scale of how big this thing is going to be.
It's going to be huge.
So next will be the T-Rex. Now that has a lot of pieces you got to take off, right?
This is the second half. Oh, this is crazy. But first off, we're going to take that gun off. Another cool accessory.
It's time for battle.
I love that. And then what you'll do is we can start with the head. I'll go ahead and take that off.
Take the head off.
Right here because it's going to turn sideways. So we took the head off a piece. This will go in the back later on, but we'll do that. We can take these pieces off. We really don't need these side
little arms. Yeah.
That's sad that these didn't do much, but it's still cool. Then you can take the legs off, like so, pieces.
So unlike a lot of the previous Megazords where they shifted and transformed like that,
lot of assembly
you actually have to pull a lot of these pieces off.
Yeah. Then you'll slide the tail out. Usually it just it comes right out. But this will be the torso piece.
And there's the chest.
And then
inside, hidden away,
head. I'll put that on last. But now we're gonna put this piece on the top, and we'll just fit it on there. Apparently, there's this giant hole, so it doesn't really snap in. You just slide it in there like that.
Is this not one of the connectors, though? Does that not somehow peg it
doesn't.
in?
I mean, it has a hole in the back of it. You can show them.
So this does go right
That
there.
can go in the back.
Yeah,
I like it in the chest piece. It's cool. Right here in the chest.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It can
yeah,
go
but that
in the
really
back.
doesn't do anything to hold it in there.
Nothing. So you're just
but
sliding
these
it
connect
in.
right there.
Right. On the sides here, there's peg right here, and there's a peg hole inside of the I guess the saber-tooth leg. So you'll just attach that like that. And that's pretty cool, but I wish it was more stable.
This is the part where it gets a little unstable because all that connects it are these saber-tooth legs.
And so now we get the legs and we turn them around. Boom! So we flip it this way. That's right and left. So you put yours in, and I'll put mine in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like so.
Is this the one that we were having problems with?
Yeah.
There we go.
That is the one.
Nope.
Try it in. You have to line it up. See if it lines up. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Next, we'll do the wings.
Yeah, we put the wings in.
And the pterodactyl.
So the middle of the pterodactyl is the sword. You pop the wings off. That's going to be one of the swords. And then we're going to have to flip this around to show this.
Right.
These.
And once again, these double as holders for the wings. So you just stick them in, and there's a hole piece. There's a hole in each side where you can put the connector inside. It's pretty easy. And then there we go.
Popping it in.
It's really easy. So then you put that, and then now I'll form the head.
You have the honor,
That's a
sir.
Voltron joke. Oh, thank you. And you put on the head. It's pretty easy too.
Bam!
Blam.
Whoa, look at this thing.
And that is your Megazord. And look at the size. Yeah. I was most impressed by the size of this thing. How the T-Rex is half of the body anyway.
Yeah.
And each piece is functional. So I could put the legs on again. Just for
they could go back on right here, yeah.
Yeah, I mean for looks.
They kind of look better without it though, because it's like slimmer.
It's slimmer.
Now these can go on
as weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for battle.
Oh.
The Rex Sword, it's time for battle.
Now, like we said, this is a sword, and they want you to use the T-Rex tail kind of as a sword as well too. So
we can put those in, but I'm a little worried about the size. It is wobbly.
It is very wobbly when you start putting this stuff on. Like right now in this mode, it's very sturdy.
Nice.
Like it's really solid. It's thin. Like if you want to see how thin it actually is. But dude, it's really cool.
Yeah.
You can actually.
The back too.
Yeah, and that's the back.
That's the back.
I think this is super, super cool.
Yeah.
I think it is.
It's very impressive.
You know, actually having the T-Rex head back there, I think definitely helps weight it.
Yeah.
like better. Dude, that looks so cool, man.
And as a child's toy, I would have so much fun with this as a kid.
Yes.
Man, you just don't have anything like this size. This plastic is durable as well. I mean, sure, it has its moments, but I really think this is like a very strong kid's toy. And, I mean, I would recommend this. Plus, if you want to get all these pieces and do this.
Yeah, all together, I mean, it won't be an over $100 experience, but it's super cool.
It's not bad. Well, let's go ahead and put the swords in, just for fun, just to show you. I'm a little worried because, you know, that's the sword here and that's the tail part.
All right.
And gives it, you know, that look.
Dude, I think that's pretty freaking tight.
I like it a lot.
I really like that. You guys are going to be seeing this in the background soon. I mean, you probably already have seen it in a couple videos, maybe. I don't know.
Go Power Rangers, man.
Go Power Rangers. I think that this has been such a fun series of videos to do.
Absolutely.
I loved opening up these toys. I love checking them out individually. Some of the Zords are really cool. Some they all have like some things that are disappointing about them, but they're really good, fun toys. And then to put them together, man, that's insane. But parents, I will warn you, if you have bought your child all 5 of these, be prepared to reassemble and deassemble this all the time. Disassemble, that's not deassemble. Be prepared to be putting this together and taking it apart a lot. Because, I mean, actually though, kids are really smart today and they could probably do a better job than we did when we were first trying to put this together. So, I think it's great. It definitely gives 2 thumbs up for me. Like, seriously, if you can find all of them at a good price, I recommend it. Because if you're a Power Rangers fan, if you like Megazord, that's awesome. So let's do a size comparison. Here's the original Megazord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
That is insane.
Now, there's obviously some differences. With the Saber-Tooth Tiger is no longer the leg, but who cares? I think this looks awesome. It is a good throwback to this. There are elements of this in there, but not. It's its own thing. It's completely new, and I like that.
Absolutely.
Does this make you want to watch the movie?
It makes me want to watch the movie. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I heard there was, like, some Krispy Kreme things in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Krispy Kreme product placement.
So I like that. So this is a great product placement. I would definitely recommend this to people.
Yeah, we're going to throw links down below to get this stuff on Amazon. All 5 of the Zords, they combine together as Megazord. It is fantastic.
Yeah, I like it.
You would recommend it?
I'd recommend it.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I think this is so cool, and I can't wait to have the post-credits play scene where we're going to bring some of the other guys in and we're going to play and talk about this real quick. So stay tuned after the credits. And a special announcement coming very, very soon, because there's my original Megazord.
There it is.
And it's got bits and pieces kind of missing, and the stickers don't look that great. So very, very soon, we will be doing an unboxing of this bad boy. That's right. Yeah. That is an original Megazord in box. That's awesome. Can't wait to open that up. So be prepared, be looking forward to this. Dude, we're like, all these toys, we're like, this is
so exciting.
PCP Toys is awesome. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Like I said, there are links down below to pick this stuff up. Check out the other videos if you haven't. I recommend it. More PCP toy stuff coming soon, including some 90s Toy Biz Marvel stuff. Oh, that's our era awesome, right there, man. So beautiful. I'm Rockin' Robbie Billups. This is
Jelani Bullard.
We are Pop Culture Philosophers. Be sure to check us out on popculturephilosophers.com for podcasts, blogs, and a whole lot more. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we do toy reviews, comic book reviews, movie reviews, all kinds of fun stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video, and thanks for rocking with us, and we'll catch you next time.
See, now that's what I thought. I thought it would be more functional, but it's not. I mean, you just take these off; they're gone. They don't fit anywhere. I mean, I like this for some reason. I mean, you can take the T-Rex head out and put the T-Rex like there if it'll fit.
Oh, that actually kind of looks cool.
That looks cool. I like that.
If someone goes to punch you in the chest, you just bite their chest.
Right. I mean, and you can put the legs on, but I mean, like I said, it gives it more texture.
Brooks, you're not exactly the hugest Power Rangers fan. What do you think about the Zord?
I like it. Well, I always liked the Zord. You know, the toys. Back when I was a kid, I thought they looked cool. I kind of wanted them, but I didn't care enough about the Power Rangers to invest in them.
Yeah.
Because they were so pricey, you know.
What about you, John? You're not a Power Ranger guy. You're not really a big toy guy, but what do you think about it, man?
I think the final form is pretty sweet. It'd be cool. you know, to have in the studio, or cool if you're a collector, it'd be a cool thing to have. I mean, again, I don't buy a lot of toys, but I do have some cool statues, and I have some Zelda stuff, and I think the final form is pretty badass. I am worried, though, that it's not going to stay up. It does feel wobbly. I think it's just one leg is more wobbly.
It's the T-Rex,
Yeah.
I mean the Triceratops.
Always the
It's not
Triceratops.
level. It's not as level as it should be. But, I mean, you can angle it, and
I
it'll
don't
be
know,
fine.
I Build-A-Figure Legends that are less sturdy than this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And it's still up. Look, it's still staying up. It's
Right now it feels
fine.
pretty solid.
Yeah, it's fine.
That thing's huge.
It's incredible, dude. I'm sure these pieces are functional. You can just put them on here, and like they'll stay. But I've yet to find a place for the T-Rex arms. But it looks great, dude. Yeah, try.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I'll find a spot for him. I don't know where
No,
he is.
when this thing is sword fighting, it's basically just bashing Kimberly's
Yeah.
into the...
She's the first one to
And
go.
in the movie, you'll remember this, but in the movie they show that that's where they are in the movies.
Oh, okay.
Like
Each
Red
one's
Ranger's
controlling a
there.
limb.
Yeah, each one's controlling a limb individually.
That's nice.
But that's the Zord.
Wait, was one Zord go right here in the crotch area? Or one of the dudes?
Yeah, it does.
Oh wow, that's
Oh, which
crazy.
guy?
oh no, that's
That's
a little.
tree.
It'll put that a little wrong. It looks a little wrong, but
Wow.
Well, it's technically...
Why do I always got to be the
It's
Zord
in the
wiener?
It's in the belly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah.
She's just getting punched the
Not low,
most.
not low enough.
Oh, yeah.
That's not right.
Well, the girls didn't get it right. She's getting punched the most. She's a sword. The ladies kind of got ripped off.